Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway for race 12 of season 2. The Mountain Dew Cup Series have taken a little break, but we are back in style here at Bristol today. Here are your signups for today and the rest of the season. There are only 2 cars left, so if you want to be in a car for the last 4 races of the season, make sure to go to the link in the description or comments. In heat race number 1, it's going to be Tyler Reddick, Kevin Harvick, Todd Gillen, Martin Truex Jr., Noah Gragson, and Ryan Blaney. Harvick is going to have the slight lead over Truex in the 19. Oh, and Truex is going to go in the wall, and Truex is up and over. Same with the 12 of Ryan Blaney. A huge crash on the first lap of heat race number 1. Both Truex and Blaney will DNF. Harvick will be your leader with 2 laps to go. Harvick is going to have a huge lead this time, as now Truex makes his way back up to second, as Harvick will lead lap number 2, Truex in second. Blaney goes slightly in the wall behind him. He crosses the line in 5th. 1 lap to go. Harvick with a slight lead over Truex. And here comes Truex. Truex goes in the wall. Harvick will sweep the heat races. And in second, it's Ryan Blaney out of nowhere. He was involved in that first lap wreck, but he comes home in second, and that's enough to advance. A huge wreck coming across the line. In race number 2, it's going to be Austin Dillon, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, and Eric Almirola. Looks like Buescher in the 17 has a slight lead. Here comes Elliott in the 9 though, and Elliott is going to spin across the line to lead lap number 1 as we have a crash behind him. Kyle Busch flips across the line. We also have a DNF. That's a 10 of Eric Almirola. The 9 car your leader with a 17 in second. 2 laps to go. They're going to be side by side this time. Looks like Elliott is going to edge out front though as the 17 goes in the wall. Others behind him go in the wall as well as Elliott will lead lap number 2. Bowman is going to move his way up to second as Eric Almirola will DNF once again. 1 lap to go in heat race number 2. Hendrick teammates Elliott and Bowman are side by side. Elliott is going to edge out front and coming to the line. Elliott will win heat race number 2. And for second, oh my goodness, Kyle Busch, who's been last in the standings all season long, gets into second, and he is going to advance for the first time. If you watch every race this season, you know how big of a struggle Kyle Busch has had. He will advance to the next round for the first ever time. In race number 3 is going to be Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Michael McDowell, Corey LaJoie, and Adrian Allmendinger. It's going to be McDowell with the lead. And here comes Larson as McDowell goes hard in the wall. McDowell's up and over. Another huge crash as both Corey LaJoie and Adrian Allmendinger will DNF. Larson will lead lap number 1, Byron second, 2 laps to go. They're going to be side by side, come down the ramp. Larson might edge out front as they're 3 wide coming across the line. Looks like Byron will get it. Larson second and McDowell third. Adrian Allmendinger is going to DNF for the second time in a row. 1 lap to go in heat race number 3. McDowell from third takes the lead away this time. McDowell out to a huge lead as he spins across the line. He will win heat race number 3. And for the second position, it's Chase Briscoe from 5th to 2nd, and he will advance to the next round. Another underdog that advances into the next round. In heat race number 4, it's going to be Ross Chastain, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Christopher Bell, Ryan Preece, Brad Keselowski, and Daniel Suarez. Keselowski in the 6 is out to a huge lead over the rest of the field, and Keselowski will easily lead lap 1 with Stenhouse in second. Preece goes in the wall, but he still gets third as Trackhouse teammates are in 3rd and 4th. 2 laps to go. Keselowski with another sizable lead over Stenhouse and Preece. And Stenhouse is going to spin in the wall. Keselowski spins across the line to lead lap number 2. A hard hit for Stenhouse there. He stays in second though as Chastain moves his way up to 3rd. 1 lap to go in heat race number 4. Keselowski with another lead again. And no one can have anything for Keselowski as they all go in the wall. The field wrecks. It's a big one at Bristol as everyone is involved. Keselowski will sweep the heat races, but in second it's Daniel Suarez out of nowhere. He barely made it out of the carnage, and he is now in second, and he will advance. This race was meant for underdogs because they are showing their speed today. Now for the final heat race, it's going to be Harrison Burton, Denny Hamlin, Bo Wallace, Eric Jones, Joey Logano, and Austin Cindric. It's going to be Hamlin with a slight lead. And Hamlin's going to put Jones and Cindric in the wall. He spins across the line to lead lap number 1. Joey Logano second and Jones in third as Austin Cindric will DNF. 2 laps to go. Looks like Cindric has a slight lead over Burton and Hamlin. Here comes Hamlin though, and Hamlin with the momentum will lead lap number 2. Harrison Burton moves his way up to second with Joey Logano in third. 1 lap to go in the final heat race. They're side by side for the lead as Harrison Burton is way off the pace. Hamlin edges out front and Hamlin will lead lap number 3. He sweeps the heat races. It's a photo finish for second between Penske teammates. Looks like Logano will barely get it over his teammate Cindric. And as you might have seen, Harrison Burton was way off the pace there. He did not get a good start. He also just takes a full-on left and goes hard in the wall, and he's gonna DNF. I have no idea what happened to him. Now for the last chance qualifier, it's going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, William Byron, Todd Gillen, and Eric Jones. The top 4 are side-by-side battling for the lead. Looks like Byron might edge out front as their side-by-side come to the line. Larson will win. And in second, it's William Byron, so he will also advance with his teammate Larson. Now for the final round, it's going to be Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Michael McDowell, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, and William Byron. They're all side by side coming down the ramp. Looks like Harvick is going to edge out front as Hamlin goes hard in the wall. Hamlin is up and over. What a wicked ride for Denny Hamlin as he does a full-on blowover. Harvick leads lap 1, Elliott in second as Byron will DNF. 3 laps to go in the final round. They're going to be side by side once again. Looks like Elliott might edge out front. Here comes Hamlin though. Oh, and there's a huge crash in the back of the field. Joey Logano gets airborne. Denny Hamlin will lead lap number 2 with Elliott in second as Logano will DNF. 2 laps to go here from Bristol. They're side by side for the lead once again. Looks like Harvick's going to edge out front, but he goes in the wall. Harvick is up and over, and that now means the 6 of Keselowski is your leader. Hamlin will be second, so with 1 lap to go, can Keselowski win at Bristol to get his 3rd win of the season? Hamlin is out to a huge lead over the 6 of Keselowski. But Hamlin's gonna go in the wall, and Hamlin is up and over. Hamlin goes into the catch fence. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe what I just saw. That's gonna leave the 6 of Keselowski your winner here at Bristol. Hamlin had it locked in the bag, but he goes in the wall, and he ramps off the 9 of Elliott and into the catch fence. One of the most craziest moments in Mountain Dew Cup Series history, but congrats to Brad Keselowski on what I believe is his 3rd win of the season. And also congrats to Tate and Papa on their 3rd win of the season. Here are the results after Bristol. Here are the account standings after Bristol. Tate and Papa takes the lead away from Crazy Duck with 3 races left. Here are the driver standings after Bristol. Brad Keselowski takes the lead away from Tyler Reddick. Thank you so much for watching today's race. Definitely one of the best races ever in Mountain Dew Cup Series history. There are only 3 races left in the season, so we hope to see you for all of them. The next race will be from Homestead Miami Speedway. We hope to see you there.